But with me now is the, well, I can only call him the Mr. Big of American football in England, and it's Mike Shepherd. Mike, you're from Cornwall, aren't you?
I'm from Cornwall, Pete, and it's very nice of you to call me Mr. Big.
But you are the secretary of UCAFA, which is the United Kingdom League, which is now in its first year of operation. Tell us why you think that the sport has grown so much here in the southwest, because we've got an awful lot of teams here now, haven't we?
I think the sport really appeals to people who perhaps haven't found any other sport to appeal to them. And I think that the southwest was a stronghold of rugby, and it's a play that suits rugby players as well.
Just remind us, we've got a team at Taunton, that's the Wyverns.
That's right. There's one at Weston. There's a new team just formed at Newton Abbott. Of course, there's Torbay. There's a team even in the far west at Redruth called the Duchy Destroyers.
Now, a lot of people say this is just a fad, that people watch Channel 4 and they buy the kit for a year. It's a bit of a poser sport, and in 5 years it'll all be dead.
Terrific, yeah. It won't be dead. Maybe the guys like to put on the equipment and maybe they like to look like that. But once the equipment's bought, I think it will stay in circulation, and I don't think the game's ever going to die. In fact, it's really going to take off in this country.
Well, we're here in the dressing room of one of the sides. I don't have to tell you who it is. What's the name of the team? Trojans! Absolutely. And with me, the coach, Mike Head. Big game for you this afternoon against Cardiff Tigers. And I believe when you played them away, it was pretty close, wasn't it?
Yeah, we scored a field goal with about 54 seconds left, which was disallowed by the officials. We tried it again, missed. They came on the field with about 30 seconds left, threw a long bomb down, scored. That was it.
But you're doing pretty well in the UCAFA League, aren't you?
We're running 50% at the moment, which is not bad.
Now, you've obviously got a very enthusiastic squad here. I think that's fair to say. Now, we're in the offence dressing room. Right. You divide the dressing rooms up between the defence and the offence. Why do you do that?
Because we haven't got enough room to put them all in one.
Let's have a look at the ball, because a lot of people confuse the game with rugby, but of course it's quite different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a narrower prolate spheroid.
A what?
A prolate spheroid.
Do you have to get all this stuff from the States?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because I believe that the kit costs, what, £300 a player, doesn't it?
Well, it can go anything from £250 up to £350 up to £400, depending on the quality, the position you play, things like that.
So it's an expensive game, American football.
This ball costs £42. So
OK, well, the best of luck to you this afternoon. I believe at the moment you're waiting for your quarterback, and he's a very vital player, isn't he, in American football?
Absolutely. He's the key to the offence, really. Though we're lucky we've got two guys who can take over.
One of them's your son, I believe.
Oh, yeah, but I've also got Guy Richardson, so he's going to be...
OK, Mike, well, the best of luck in the game. You're very important as a coach, and you'll be drilling them all the way through the match, won't you?
Well, they're the ones that do the work. I just stand by the side and
OK, guys, we'll let you go in a minute, but just a quick word with Paul Rajuva, who I believe is a running back in the team. What's your job, Paul?
Well, my job is usually short yardage moves. If we need 3 yards and we're second or third or fourth down, they give me the ball, and I either run through the line or around the end and get, hopefully, the 3 yards we need.
Now, you're just finishing taping up, and you've all got your tapes on. I mean, how important is that protection for you?
It's very important indeed. It's not the tackles you get when you see face on, it's the tackles that come from the side or from behind or even from above sometimes that cause the damage. So it's important to have your wrists, your hands and your ankles very, very tightly strapped and secure.
What about those peculiar black marks? Now, when I watch it on Channel 4, I've always thought that that's a big poser thing. That's part of the macho image, and it has no use whatsoever.
Well, to the outsider, that's true, but it's very important. It's mainly stop the glare. If the sun shines down onto your face guard, which all players have to wear in front of their mask, it shines onto there, then into your eyes. Well, that stops it from doing it. Also, the perspiration on the top of it, when it drips down, that will also glare as well. And you need a very, very keen sight when you're playing sort of these positions that we have to play in.
So it's not to make you look ugly and mean?
Some
Which you all do.
Yes.
OK, lads, best of luck. How's it going to go this afternoon? OK, on with the Trojans.
The general basis of the game is to win as much territory as possible. The whole thing relies upon you being able to get 10 yards in 4 goes, which we call downs.
And the marking of the pitch, of course, very important there.
The marking signifies 5 yards and, in fact, the 1 yard dashes down the middle.
Brixham, the players obviously having little difficulty with the wind in getting those high balls. So we're going to leave the game just for a few moments and turn our attention to the sea and to the dinghies. In fact, the Flying 15s are having their national championships this week. We sent Jeremy Greenway along.